When should you change your car? Raghav had bought a car 6 years ago. He travelled so much that the meter reading has exceeded 1 lakh kilometer in just 6 years. Originally, he had bought this car for 8 lakh rupees. Recently, Raghav faced some issues with the car's AC which would cost him 5,000 rupees to fix it. He has been frequently facing issues with his car earlier as well. Adding up all these expenses, he has already spent more than 1 lakh on the maintenance of his car. Now, the question that arises is that has Raghav's car already passed its best before threshold? Is it time for Raghav to look for a new car?
The point is that when the maintenance cost of your car becomes a financial burden, then it's high time that you should replace your vehicle. So, what is the right time to replace your car? It is when the cost that you incur in driving your car reaches to an extent, post which you should replace and welcome a new car in your life. So when does this moment arrive? And how do you come to know whether that moment has actually arrived or not? Sit back as all your questions will be answered in this show.
The first milestone of changing a car, the car has been driven for more than 1 lakh kilometer. When you have driven your car for more than 1 lakh kilometer, you may need to change the AC filter, spark plugs, gear transmission oil, brake fluid, power steering oil, drive belt, etc. The cost of replacing these items is really expensive. The second milestone is changing tires 2 to 4 times. You spend about 16,000 rupees when you change the tires of a car. The amount of money that you spend on tires forms a significant part of your total expenditure of your car. If the tires of your car have worn out around 2 or 4 times, then it's a sign to get a new car. The third milestone is when your car has undergone service for about 10 to 12 times. This means the car has been driven for almost 1 lakh kilometers, or you have spent around 1 lakh rupees on the service. The bottom line is that if you had bought the car for 6 lakh rupees, then the cumulative expenditure on your car would come up to 7 to 8 lakh rupees. This is because on an average, you would have spent 5 to 10,000 rupees every time you have taken your vehicle for service. So, it is clear that holding back that car is proving to be an expensive affair for you. The fourth milestone is the high increase in the insurance premium of the car. The insurance premium of a car tells us how much the car has depreciated. Suppose you bought a car for 7 lakh rupees. After 3 years, its value depreciated to 4 lakh rupees, and after 6 years to 1.5 or 2 lakh rupees. Also, the premium of insurance increases with time. Review whether you need your old car or not by figuring out your expenses. Renowned auto expert Tutu Dhawan says that on the other hand, there is no fixed formula to replace a car. It also depends on your interest and on your attachment to your car. Looking at the body of the new vehicles that are being introduced in market nowadays, you should try to change your car at least after 8 to 10 years. Since nowadays vehicles are coming attached with many electronic equipments, you will not get extended support from the manufacturers. The standing operating principle of the manufacturers is that such car equipments will be available in the market only for the next 10 years after the installment. When you buy a car, its price would be 20 lakh rupees, and after 10 to 12 years, when it's time to sell your vehicle, then the price would come down to 2 to 3 lakh rupees. So if you are spending lakhs of rupees on maintenance, then there is no reason why you should retain that car anymore. Hope many of your queries have been answered. Stay tuned to Spendwise to get more such information on your needs.